This is not a joke at all. This is something that is an actual, I mean, I don't know if you call it an initiative. I don't know if we're calling this like I don't know if we're calling this like some kind of policy program, whatever it is, but it's happening. And I know that because I heard this very concerned message from Senator Marco Rubio of Florida.
The Biden administration is going to be sending crack pipes and meth pipes targeting minority communities in this country, underserved communities.
Yeah, by the way, and that's something we should point out, they're doing it for racial equality, too. They're doing it, I guess the concept is that the crackheads in the crackhead communities, and when it comes to the Biden family, they know they have some personal experience with crackheads, but the crackheads in the crackhead community are not only smoking crack, but they're using dirty pipes. So Joe Biden's administration got together. Here's what they came up with. Hey, instead of figuring out a way to get them off of crack, let's just give them clean crack pipes, and that'll at least help them not get sick from the old dirty crack pipes when they're, smoking crack.
I know that sounds insane. I know that sounds too crazy to be true. They confirmed it yesterday. They call them smoking kits, and they say it's about equity, but they have in essence confirmed that they're going to be mailing and sending pipes that can be used to smoke crack and meth to underserved communities in America.
They're calling them safe smoking kits. That's like calling Obamacare the Affordable Health Care Act. That's they have a knack for, they suck at making policy, but they're really good at marketing and naming that policy something that sounds a lot better than it actually is. But Marco Rubio, number one, Josh, do me a favor. Get me Marco Rubio's address. We're going to send him a better microphone and some instructions on how, or maybe just stand closer to the camera when you're talking. But he's saying basically what everybody, not just Republicans, not just people with common sense, but a lot of Democrats, a lot of people in these inner cities are saying it as well. Why are you giving people in our cities, in our neighborhoods, in our communities, in our schools, in our workforce, people that are living on our streets, breaking into our cars and houses, trying to get money for more crack, taking over abandoned buildings and turning them into crack dens? Why are you giving these people free crack pipes to what? Why?
This is insanity. This isn't even about liberal and conservative anymore. This is about crazy versus normal, insane versus common sense. Where does this end?
I mean, clearly, I mean, look, I don't want to be the first person to say it, and probably I'm not, but clearly this is Hunter's idea, right? This came directly from Hunter Biden.
Like it has to be.
Like Donald, and I get it, Donald Trump, he brought Ivanka and Jared Kushner, his daughter and his son-in-law, into the White House, and they worked on policy, and he probably said, Ivanka, Jared, look, I'm the president of the United States, I'm the most powerful man in the world now. What should we do? What are your ideas for making the world better? And Jared and Ivanka are like, you know what we should do? We should move the American embassy in Israel back to Jerusalem, and then broker some peace accords between, Middle Eastern countries that have always been, kind of angry at Israel or have been, against Israel, and maybe finally bring peace to the Middle East and get nominated for several Nobel Prizes while we do it, and also make the world a safer place. What about that, Dad? And Trump's like, okay, good, let's do it. You fast forward a year, you got Joe Biden in the White House, and he's like, Hunter, I'm the president of the United States now, most powerful man in the world. What do you think we should do? And Hunter's like, I don't... free crack pipes? Just like, get on it. That's what's happening now. That's how they're trying to fix this problem. The problem is, and this is the problem. The problem is people are addicted to crack. You don't get them unaddicted to crack by giving them fresh, clean crack pipes with which to smoke that crack. This would be like Joe Biden buying a round for an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. That's exactly, you're just not solving the problem. It's like giving Nancy Pelosi a seat on the Securities and Exchange Commission. just making the issue even worse. It's like sending Alec Baldwin a box of live ammo.
Oh, that's awful.
It's like giving a sex addict Ghislaine Maxwell's personal cell phone number. You don't do that. It's just gonna, it's just gonna make it. It's like giving Tiger Woods your car when he's late for a tee time.
Mm-hmm.
You can laugh at the offensive ones too. You don't just have to laugh at the ones that. It's like taking Jerry Nadler to an all-you-can-eat buffet. You're not helping anybody. You're not helping it. It's like sending Paris Hilton a mirror. She's not going to become She's become less enamored with herself.